December 7th, 1941.
President Roosevelt has just announced
a date which will live in infamy.
This moment in history changed the course of America in more ways than one.
A state of war.
To fight this war, President Franklin Roosevelt would need all the manpower he could get.
I had come home from the parks, and my mother said, "There's a letter here for you."
One of the men drafted into this war, Marine Corps veteran Rick Davis.
All I knew about the Marine Corps was in the movies.
Rick Davis is not just any Marine draftee. Rick Davis is among the first African American drafted into an all-white military branch.
During the past year, Negroes came into the Corps for the first time.
Just 5 months prior to the bombing of Pearl Harbor, President Roosevelt signed an executive order to prohibit ethnic and racial discrimination in the nation's defense industry.
He said, "You're going to Camp Lejeune, Montford Point, North Carolina." I said, "Where is that?" He said, "You'll find out soon enough."
In 1943, Rick was ordered to Montford Point, a segregated all-black Marine Corps training camp.
What they called then colored blacks went to one room, one section of the train. The blacks went to another, white went to another section. Well, we found out later that that was what called the Jim Crow coach.
Rick grew up in Compton, California, but in the 1930s, Compton was a much different place than we know it today.
Mainly white. There were very few blacks.
According to Rick, he didn't experience a whole lot of racism growing up. That all changed when he left California.
Certain rooms, and I saw on the wall white and blacks, white, colored. So I just said, well, I'll go and want to see what this colored water tastes like.
Rick learned quickly. Things were different in the South, and Rick's drill sergeant knew it too.
That's the way it is here. That's the law here. He said, "I don't like it. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. We came down here to be Marines. My job is to see that you are Marines."
After basic training, Rick was sent to the Hawaiian island of Kauai. He didn't see much action, but the subtle forms of racism followed him.
But the people had a different concept of what blacks were. And they thought we had tails or monkeys or something.
The Montford Point Marines worked to change those ideas through sports. Rick and other squad members were on the U.S. Marine football team, where they worked to break down stereotypes by simply playing football with locals.
I'm a better man today because of that experience, because I had to learn to survive. And the Marine Corps gave me that discipline.
That discipline ultimately helped Rick when he left the Marines. His first civilian job was a school counselor. Then in 1975, he became an attendance consultant for the Sacramento County School District, where he used his military training to help shape the lives of young people.
There's a large number of our society of kids need that discipline.
In 2012, Congress awarded the Congressional Gold Medal to Montford Point Marines as a thank you for taking the first steps into making the Marine Corps what it is today.
I got a whole new appreciation for the Marine Corps because they did teach me a lot. They helped me survive this society.
In Sacramento, John Bartell, ABC 10 News. Hey, thanks for watching, and watch more videos just like this. Also, write in the comments where I should be checking out next.